Alright, so I've had this Divinity Original Sin 2 in my, what do you call it, your favorites in Steam, or wish list for quite a while actually. And I just happened to be thinking about the game that I'm working on and some of the things about the game that mechanics, the way I want the game to work, how I want it to be an open system where people can kind of build their character the way they want. And I started watching this review of Divinity, and it has a lot of the things that I wanted in my RPG, and I thought it'd be a great idea to play this game, because I knew it would give me some ideas for my game, and also because it's just like a fun game to play. And some people might get mad at me because I might be spending time on this game and not so much on WoW, but don't worry. When Classic WoW comes out, I'll be playing that quite a bit, and of course I'll still be playing WoW. Sometimes I need a break from WoW because after 15 years of playing the game, or how long has it been for? Let's see, 15 years. You start to get a little bit tired of it some days, and I just need a break for like a couple days. So I'm gonna check this out, Divinity Original Sin 2. I have not played the first game. It's it's an RPG. That one thing that I really liked about this game, and the reason I wanted to buy this, it does have the Game Master mode, similar to, what's that other game? I'm not going to remember the name of it, where you can actually create your own campaigns, which is really something. Obviously, it says that I like working on game development. This is a really neat ability. And since also I'm a huge fan of traditional Dungeons & Dragons, role-playing games like that, where you can be more creative and try to create something for other people to play as a game master. I think it's perfect they call it the Game Master mode, because that's truly what it is. So, and I don't know how this works at all, but let's just say test campaign. See what this looks like. And we're saying this is testing out the campaign, the Game Master mode. Right, so loading Game Master. I love how it's got the Dungeons & Dragons dice. Awesome. Very cool. I need to turn the music down. It's kind of loud. My roommate temporarily is taking care of a 2-year-old, and this kid is really loud. So pin a location on the map, add a sticky, stickies overview, game field, vignette window, overview, counters, counters. So I'm not sure if this is like the starting point of let's say that the starting point is right in the middle of these forests. I'm assuming that's the starting point. Minimap, GM skills. Game Master Spellbook. Wow, I'm gonna have to go through Detroit. There is a guide. Beast mode. There is a guide for this game. I don't know if there's a Game Master guide. Is there a help within here? Let's see. But obviously, we're gonna have to go through and learn how to do this. This is something I definitely want to learn how to do, because it's gonna give me ideas on. For my game, just being able to create encounters and how they think about it from an RPG point of view. Since I've never created an RPG, but I've done tons of Dungeons & Dragons when I was younger, and so I've created campaigns and encounters and stuff like that. So that's nothing new. This is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored, but I'm not sure. Game Master. I'd imagine he's seen. New folder. Let's delete folder, right? Yeah. New folder. Okay, we're going to say swamp incursion, right? We'll say if we want to make a swamp incursion, right? Where we were going to go into the swamp. I'm not sure if this is really a swamp. I think that looks like a swamp usually. That kind of marshy. Incursion would start here. We want to... But how do I add creatures? Creatures and items. Item generator. I can generate gear. Don't So I'm assuming that we can maybe, can we equip people? Mini map, game skills, journal. Show monster skills. What's the vignette window? Oh, we can actually create. This is like you're almost storyboarding. Like you're creating like a beginning of this campaign. So let's clear this. And I'm going to assume, how do I close the, I'm going to assume, how do I close this? Delete. Oh, hello. Apparently we can base in here. Say clear. How do I close this? Okay, I just have to go back and you hear that kid screaming in the background, crazy. What I was going to say is I'm thinking that the vignette is kind of like a loading screen that shows up when you start this this session or campaign, I guess. So let's say I put it right on top of this tower. And let's go and... No, it's still the same. So much for me being smart. Global pause. Stickies. Add a sticky. How do you remove a sticky? Delete sticky. This is really interesting. I've never created any campaigns in RPGs, so I'm not sure exactly how these work. But I'll spend some time looking through this and figure out how this works, and then I'll cover it in another video. So let's go back to main menu. And I just wanted to go over it really quickly. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked on that because I'm very interested in the Game Master mode. I did say that I wanted to change the sound, music, which is a little bit loud. That's a little bit better. Okay, so this is a pretty map too. I just love this stuff. I mean, oh, I need to start drawing and storyboarding stuff for my game that I can use. Okay, so that's something I'll work on tomorrow. So if we go to single player, classic mode is the classic. This is basically kind of like difficulty modes. Explorer is the easiest classic. A little bit is like the standard. Tactician is more difficult. Honor, you can only, if everybody in your group dies, then you lose all your save information. You have to basically start over. I looked over this previously. I'm just going to do the classic mode because I never played Divinity 1 or 2. So if you go in here, and we can start looking at the different type of characters. They have origin stories that they've created a background for those characters, and in the game there's events and stuff that are specific to those stories. And you can play one of those stories if you want, or you can do like what I'm going to do, is just create a brand new character. The brand new character is not going to have that background story. It's not going to have tags and stuff in the game that are specific to your story, so it may not be as interesting. So I'm sure at some point I'll probably go through the origin story. But for now, I just kind of want... And so here's, you have basically, you have, this is a custom character, so custom dwarf, custom elf. Ooh, that's cool. And human, right? And then you have the lizard race. And the lizard race they think of themselves as being superior to other people. They treat others as almost like they're slaves, so they're pretty interesting. And then you have the corresponding undead. So you have undead dwarf, undead elf, undead human, undead lizard. And then you have the origin. Now it goes into these origins where you have beast, Bane, this guy, this person. And it's just, oh, and then the Red Prince, the brilliant warrior general side for this empire. For cavorting with demons, fall from grace, you refuse to give the throne, we be yours again. I think that would be the most, that just seems like a really cool origin story. And the other thing too is when you get to these guys, you can watch the, where is it? You can actually listen to the story. So let's listen to this guy because I think it's pretty interesting.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor. But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled, and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
So, like I said, I think it's interesting. So let's go back to... we're going to create a human. Yeah, we're going to create a custom human, but now you get into, once you pick your race, there's quite a few classes. You got a battle mage, cleric. There's a lot, actually. A conjurer, enchanter, fighter, inquisitor, knight, and a metamorph, and a ranger. I actually want to, I think, and a shadow blade. And of course, these have their primary, I guess, what defines them. Chicken claw. Turn the target character into a chicken. Okay. And a wayfarer. Oh, I wonder if there's a bard. I would love to be a bard. Witch. Wizard. No, there's no bard. Bloodsucker. Target character consumes blood surfaces around them, restoring vitality. So this is a healer. But from what I watched a video today on this game, and from what I've heard, it's a very open system as far as talents. So even though I am a healer, I'm pretty sure you can pick up all kinds of different talents that are things that you would not normally think of on a healer. So. This guy has got a he's got a Cro-Magnon man problem. Interesting. I like the pose. Oh, this guy looks kind of hoity-toity. He's like, hey, look at me in my cape. Let's look at the elves again real quick. The female model is crazy. It's so large. This is a knight. Oh, the knight's kind of neat looking. I like her sword. She looks very strange. I'm not sure I like her headpiece. Her hair looks almost like when you look at it from front on. It doesn't look like hair. It looks like a helmet she's wearing, but it's actually hair. I thought, well, looking at it from the front on, I thought it was one of those leather kind of headpieces that hang down. What's the ranger? So the ranger's rogue, shadowblade, wayfarer. A giant rock filled with sticky oil that deals 6 to 7 earth damage. Explode radius. You can pin people down. That's kind of cool. And elemental arrowheads target surface enemy. And this is like an AoE. It looks like. Witch. Wizard. The wizard's. I think the wizard looks pretty neat. Battle mage. Cleric. So it looks like everybody can be a cleric. Let's see if a lizard can be a cleric. Looks like every race can be every... No. Oh, yes, they can. So there's a cleric. Let's look at the female dwarves. They're kind of interesting looking. Female conjurer. Look at this female. Look at her hair. No, this is awesome. This is her, what, skin color? Let's go, yeah, these are kind of dark. Let's go with she looks awfully red in the face. Let's try this one. I like that one, but her head is, face is so big. Whoa, that is some hair. Wow. A bald one. I kind of like this one. Okay, there's not a lot of faces. I think there's only about 10. There's 8. I like this one. And then facial features. Don't have any options. Voice.
Glory is mine.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Prepare yourself.
Nice try. Better luck.
You're not. Glory is mine.
Almost got me that.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare your...
Try again.
Oh, the trickster. Okay, so we've done that. Let's close with this. Oh my gosh, she's so... Wow, they're pretty stocky. They're a pretty stocky group of people. Now, okay, let's go to... Oh, no, I didn't want to... Let's go to... Origin. So there you go. You have an interesting looking dwarf female. I don't think I want to do a dwarf. She's a little too stocky for my tastes. The elf's a little too huge. So let's do the human. Inquisitor, tab tool. Knight. So many options to choose from. So I just wanted to kind of go through and... What is this? Oh wow, so you can have them... I like the Montessori. That's pretty cool. Your origins. Talents. Okay, so I'm gonna... It just takes me a long time to create characters, so I'm not gonna sit here and record this whole video of me futzing around with all this stuff. I just wanted to show different classes you can play and the different races you can play. Let's go back to the human, the male. Let's see if he can have the red skin like the one from the... I bet he can't, because it makes him so unique, that bright red skin. Yeah, there's no bright red. Hematite. Whoa, that's pretty cool. I like this one with the horns. Orange.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Better luck next time.
Meet your maker.
You would think that the voices would be more reptilian, so they kind of got chintzy on that one. Oh, I like this color. This looks nice. Stasha. If people know their Melnivonian mythos, Stasha. Okay, let's listen to the origin stories, then I'll stop the video.
All my life, I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and... worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who, or what, is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
So pretty interesting. And I'm going to stop the video there. If you guys like this type of content, I do plan on doing some videos for this game. You can just put some stuff in the comments if you enjoy it. Again, I'm researching this game a lot because it's very similar to the RPG I want to make. It has a lot of the same ideas that I was thinking of using, or from what I've heard from reviews of this game, they're being implemented in this game, very similar to what I like, which is like an open world system which has kind of interesting combat based on using your environment, and also having the ability to create the campaigns. I think is a really nice feature. So I hope people enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you later.